Hey everyone, Jacob with Scooters Lawn Care, and today I'm going to give you my 3 biggest tips that if you're wanting to grow your business in 2022, you have to use. This is huge. We all suffer from this, but we have to check ourselves 24/7. Do not compare. I've grown better and better and better at this over the years. But when I started, I remember a time where I felt embarrassed or felt like I didn't belong because there was this big landscaping company that was doing so much more than me. I just felt like out of place even being around those people. I compared myself. I looked at, they've got such a big business. They've built all this. You are on your own individual journey. You're going to live and die by the actions you make. And staring at other things, comparison, your journey is going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be painful. There's going to be a lot of challenge, and it's all yours. So take some ideas from people. Steal like an artist and take the things that allow you to grow that other people are doing well. But don't get so caught up in other people have built something and that they know it all. Because in business, what you start to realize is you see the insides of more business. You see the inner workings of more businesses. You realize we're all just figuring it out as we go. We all figure some stuff out. We get to this level. Then now we've got to figure out the next level and figure out the next level. And no one is at the top because there is no top. It isn't a mountain, I guess, because there is no, and if it is a mountain that you're climbing, it's a never ending mountain. So comparing yourself to someone who's gotten to a certain point doesn't necessarily mean something in your area. And maybe it's going to slow you down because that person, that large company I used to look at, I look back at some of the bigger companies now. They haven't evolved. They haven't added as much technology. They haven't made all the changes that we decided to make. So don't look at somebody that has been stuck in their ways and doing something for a certain amount of time because maybe that worked for the last 20 years and now it's not going to work for the next 10 years. So you don't mimic everything. Go with your gut. Go with your feelings. What's going to work? What do I know is going to work? What do I think is the next big things? Be radical about your decisions. Look for new opportunities and do not compare to everyone else and use your measuring stick by them because their business could be going down and you would have no idea. You would have no idea, and you would be comparing yourself to someone who is starting to fade away instead of someone who is continuing to infinitely grow and get bigger. Okay, so that's number 1. Do not compare. Number 2 is be loud. Do what I'm doing right here with you. Shoot video, shoot content, connect. Be loud about your statements. Be loud about your companies growing. Be loud about everything, but create actual connection. Don't just in your marketing, in your message, in your mission. Don't just be, we're a lawn care company. We cut grass. We have 10 years of excellence. No, we have a mission. We bring value. We bring service that allows you to have a better lifestyle that is able to change your environment. Bring more and be loud about it. Be everywhere, be there all the time, be looking for new ways to market, be looking for new ways to test marketing. Try a drop of Every Door Direct. If it doesn't work, cool, go over here or change the copy. Go over here if the second copy doesn't work, go over here and try Facebook. If you get that working, get involved in Google Ads, get involved in all of these things and grow your company. Grow your company. Be loud about it. And being loud is marketing, it's branding, it's everything. Grow that name of your company. Look at all the companies around you that aren't focusing on their brand and they aren't focusing on growing that name that they have. Your brand, the way people feel about your logo, your image, your everything when they see it contributes a lot to the amount of work you get down the road. Branding and marketing are 2 different things, and I'm kind of hitting on both of them. But my whole statement is just be loud. Be someone that gets noticed. Don't be we do lawn care. Here's a picture of the grass we striped. It's exciting. You have to be all in. Okay. So number 2, be loud. And the be all in is leading perfectly in, segue right in to number 3. And it's be obsessed with things that add value. Look at what you're doing. Are you spending a bunch of time on Facebook, refreshing your email, wasting a little bit of time here, wasting a little bit of time there? Grade yourself. Look at what you're doing. and start to become obsessed with things that create value. Okay? When I say obsessed with things that create value, be obsessed with what's the best CRM I could get. And then be obsessed with implementing it. I went into LMN. I was going to try to implement that as a secondary system for landscaping in our company. I got obsessed with it. I spent 50, 60 hours setting it up, maybe more. I don't know. I set it up for one crew to operate, but I got obsessed with it and I wanted to make sure it was perfect because I needed to test it and see if it was good enough or, for us to actually run two things, which theoretically makes the business a little more challenging. In this obsession, I found it was not right, but I was able to do it quick. Instead of dabbling, I immersed myself in it. I got obsessed with it and I figured it out. Although those hours sound long, I compressed that into a very short amount of time and I got it done. And then I realized, yep, this isn't going to work for us. But in the end, that was still a win. That obsession made our company better. It brought more value to us because we learned what was in LMN and we learned how we could replicate it in Service Autopilot, how we could build workarounds for it to operate in a similar fashion, how we could do those things in one system, which provides more value to my company because it allows us to, now we're going to be able to get rid of Google Sheets and we're going to work all in Service Autopilot. Now because of it, we have a purchase order system that I realized with LMN that, we're going to be able to do all these things and we're already manipulating that and making all these things happen. I got obsessed with that. Get obsessed with the things that provide value. That provides value to your employees. It provides value to your office staff. It provides value to your clients that you work with every day because the CRM structures your business. And a lot of people dabble. They dabble. That's why people didn't like Service Autopilot when they get it because it's so complex. It's because you dabble. You have to spend a shit ton of time. You have to get obsessed with things and make things amazing. You have to do that for your team. Get obsessed with your budget. Get obsessed with whatever numbers you have broken down so you know your numbers. Get obsessed with the things that change your business. Look, I am getting obsessed with the levers that when I'm pulling on them, they are changing my whole fucking business. If I change the CRM and I change the way that we structure and operate to make us more efficient, to make us more effective, to make sure more clients are happy, to make sure we communicate better, to make sure we do everything. Now I have pulled a lever that has changed the entire business. Okay, instead of fucking off and spending time not making progress, I've looked at levers that change the entire business and I pulled them. Okay, the second one, like I said, is working on a budget. I'm going to finish the budget for Illinois because they're really kind of still in the off season. I've already got Florida's finished. I'm going to finish that right after this video. I'm going to get obsessed for an hour finishing this budget. I'm going to hammer it out. And that's going to affect everything and how they operate all of 2022. And it's going to ensure that they're more profitable, more successful, and more people make more money every week, every year. Here again, I'm pulling another lever that affects the whole business. So my challenge to you is to follow these three, but to get so deep into the levers, being obsessed with the things that change your whole business and just evaluate things that way. Am I spending my time on something that changes my whole business? Or am I spending my time on something that provides no value? And when we truly question ourselves a lot of times and we look at stuff, there is a lot of wasted time. There's some pain, there's some challenge, there's some struggle in your business. And in those times, we tend to fuck off and do little things to kind of like avoid what's going on. In those areas, if you had some key targets, like top priorities for today: finish the estimates I have and fill pipeline, create budget for our meeting. Right after that, we have a meeting. Right after I get this budget finished, I'm going to present this in the meeting. And then we're going to operate with this. And it's going to affect the whole team. I could come up with a list of a million things that will affect your whole team and that will help you be better. But I need you guys to be thinking about that and leave that in the comments below. What have you been obsessed with in your business? Have you been feeling like lackadaisical to your business and your life? Is it not something that you're like really obsessed with right now? What could you do? Leave it in the comments, or what you're changing to get back obsessed so you can start having a radical incline. If you follow these 3 steps, I promise you, your business will be bigger and better in 2022.